This is one of the abandoned churches of Dora. It looks like it was left suddenly and completely. There's a fine coat of dust over everything in the church. It was all left just as it was. One of the reasons these churches have been abandoned is this letter, a letter that went out to the neighborhoods of Dora about a year ago. It reads like this: "To the Christian, we would like to inform you of the decision of the legal court of the secret Islamic army to notify you that this is the last and final threat. If you do not leave your home, your blood will be spilled. And in case there was any chance that anyone would not get the message, the letter ends like this: you and your family will be killed." Tell me what happened to your family.
Well, that's a long story.
This young man is a Baghdad Christian whose name we cannot use. He says that after the invasion, posters appeared near his home.
They were like telling us that the Christians were against Islam, they were infidels, that women shouldn't drive, and a woman who doesn't wear a scarf will get her head cut off. And I thought that, like, what are we, going back to the Middle Ages?
He told us that his family began going to Mass in shifts.
Why?
If the church gets bombed on like one of the Masses, so like half of the family will be there and half will be safe.
Ultimately, his church was bombed.
Of all the people that you used to worship with in that church, what's become of them?
I simply don't know. A lot of them are in Syria. Some of them, I don't know any of them that stayed in Baghdad.
His family, unharmed, fled to neighboring Jordan. But most Christians ran north to Syria, where they have filled a ghetto called Jeramana. Knock on any door, and you'll find a story.
They threatened this young girl. They want her to become a Muslim. The boy is in danger of being kidnapped. My other boy is in danger of being kidnapped because we're Christians.
This woman was on a bus outside Baghdad when gunmen boarded and demanded to know her husband's faith.
They told him, "How come you have not embraced Islam yet?" He said to each his own religion. He told them, "I am a Christian." They told him to get off the bus.
And they never saw him again. Christian refugees are now swept up in an exodus of historic proportions. The UN estimates 4.5 million Iraqis of all faiths are running from the war. The United States has promised to help, but so far, only about 2,000 Iraqis have been allowed into the U.S., less than 0.1% of all the refugees. Those who remain, hiding in Iraq, are bound together by a particular kind of faith known only to those under siege.
Why is this happening?
It's happening because religion has gone wrong. And when religion goes wrong, it kills others.
The Muslim religion has gone wrong, is what you're saying.
It has. And in the past, Christianity has gone wrong. And what I say to people very clearly is that the history of Christianity is no better than the history of Islam.
Some of your parishioners must ask you, why is God allowing this to happen to us?
To them, I say, God is with you, and He's with me, and I'm with you, and I'm not going away.